Hi, I'm Chikorita.
And I'm Sobble.
And this is Pokemon...
Wait. I want to try something.
Try what?
What the f*** happened to the floor?
Sobble, you can't steal Squirtle's bit. Plus, the floor didn't change, nor is it already a new season.
Okay, but why are we doing their intro?
Because I'm remaining faithful to the original Pokemon Talk.
Well, so am I.
Sobble, there's a difference between being faithful and doing other people's bits.
You're so particular.
Whatever. Anyway, before we invite today's guest onto the show, we'd like to thank all of you for the vast amounts of support we received on the pilot episode. It's great to know that we were able to recreate the feeling of the original Pokemon Talk within our viewers. Also, while the pilot episode didn't make it onto Ask Bit a Pie, we have since learned that Mikey has approved similar projects in the past.
We'd also like to say that the production of more episodes is in the works as we speak. So far, we have about 12 episodes being planned, meaning you'll get a whole year of us, if not more. Right now, episode 3 is still being written, but the instant it slips through the fourth wall, recording will begin.
Okay, Sobble, you don't need to go breaking reality just yet.
I'd also like to give it a shout out to Leaf, the cameraman, for helping us not be inanimate plushies.
Sobble, that's enough! Episode 2 and we're already breaking the fourth wall? Man, I should have seen this coming.
Better late than never.
Today on Pokemon Talk, we have a very special first guest. This Pokemon is one of the regional forms of Generation 8, giving the world great insight into the effects of climate change on Pokemon. Coming all the way from Galar, it's Corsola! Hello, it's good to be here.
Sobble, we've talked about this. Just because you're antisocial doesn't mean you can talk to the camera flawlessly but refuse to talk to the guest on the show. That's different.
Look who's particular now.
He's right.
And this is no way to treat someone you've just met.
Chikorita, do you know what you've done? You've let a ghost into the house. He'll haunt us forever. Why didn't you tell me?
Well, I wanted to get you off your computer for once, so I left a note on your door. However, I did not expect you to not leave your room until we started getting ready. By then, I had already taken it down and decided it would be better to teach you a lesson. Please excuse my friend. He's a shut-in. It's okay. I'm used to having other Pokemon react this way, because most of the time they see a ghost Pokemon they'd never seen before. Also, I'm a bit of a shut-in too.
Really? Well, that makes you my best friend. What's your Discord?
Corsola. I'm sure our viewers have noticed that you're not the more common Corsola from Johto. Can you tell us a bit about what sets you apart from Johtonian Corsola? Well, as we've already discussed, I'm a ghost type instead of a water and rock type. The biggest difference is that I evolve into Corsola when I reach level 38. I'm also incredibly bulky, and I have defense points to spare for weak armor. Would you say that people think you're better than regular Corsola? I think so. I've got a lot going for me in most aspects of the game. I agree.
Oh, yeah. What do you like to do in your free time?
Well, I spend most of my time inside. It's normally too bright, hot, cold, or windy, or some combination of them to go outside. Instead, I'm part of an online environmentalist group on the account of the whole dead coral as a result of pollution thing. Unfortunately, my new form is because I've become acclimated to the polluted environment. I find that while Johtonian Corsola prefers sunny days, I'm more of a cloudy day person. Fortunately, once I agreed to do the interview, I found a good day to come over here and I've been in your basement ever since. Did you know you have a huge computer down there? It kept showing me pictures of refrigerators.
Oh, don't worry about that. You didn't touch it, did you?
No.
Okay, good.
Wait, how long have you been in our basement? About a week.
Oh. Wait, I have another question. Why are you giving me deja vu? I wanted to say something, but I feel like I've already said it.
What was it?
It was, you're so particular.
Sobble! What makes you say that?
Not sure. Let's see. You were talking about the weather and how it has to be just right and... Oh yeah! Earlier I was talking with Chikorita about referencing the original Pokemon Talk. I said, what the f*** happened to the floor? He said I wasn't appropriate, and then I said, ugh, you're so particular. Oh yeah! What the heck, man? Why are you so rare?
What do you mean?
You spawn in one tiny area in the whole game during one weather with a 5% chance while being version exclusive to the game that no one wanted to buy over Pokemon Sword.
Okay, I see your point. You were incredibly sought after, being one of the version exclusive Pokemon needed to complete the Pokédex as well as being competitively prominent. During the early days of Sword and Shield, everyone was scrambling to get their hands on a Galarian Corsola. I don't know whether to feel flattered or disappointed in myself.
Both is fine.
Sobble, you're right. I didn't think I was so particular. It's like trying to evolve a Yamask. Sword and Shield really loved making Galarian Pokemon rare, huh? At least I'm not as bad as Spiritomb.
How do we tell him?
Spiritomb Spiritomb can be found in the wild in Scarlet and Violet. What? Yeah, and it's in more than one place. Really? So they're making older rare Pokemon more common and leaving Pokemon like me in the dust? I don't think it's like that. On the evolutions, all of them can be found in the wild and in mouse outbreaks, making them easier to shiny hunt. It's not all bad. Scarlet and Violet also made some Pokemon pretty hard to find. Just look at the ruined Pokemon. Well, that's different. You can look up a tutorial for all the stakes you need to find. I go outside based on what the weather is like that day, which is completely random in-game.
I think there's a very obvious solution here that you're not seeing.
I can't just go outside. I'd die.
I may not be a doctor, but what I'm going to do is prescribe you with a healthy dose of grass. The regular grass that you don't smoke.
Sorry, but that still doesn't help.
You'll get the point. Corsola, you need to go outside and touch some grass.
Maybe you're right. Thank you, Sobble. I have a girlfriend, but you're a grass type, aren't you? I think Sobble meant the grass outside. I'll do that tomorrow when I'm headed back home. It's about 2 degrees too hot outside right now.
Man, the deja vu is strong today.
Sorry, I'll be working on my tolerance of the weather from now on. I don't want to be seen as the kind of Pokemon who doesn't go outside because it's too bright, and I certainly don't want to be seen as rarer than Spiritomb. I'm glad we could help you out, and thank you for being on our show today. Of course.
Yeah, and if you're going to be staying with us for a little longer, there's no need to sleep in that dark, damp, very important basement. Here, let me show you to the attic. It's just as dark as our basement.
Sweet.